All righty, we're back. Jennifer, did we get this worked out?
Yes, ma'am. We have Hidalgo County on the call now.
Okay, good. Let me get back on here and figure out what on my docket. Okay. You know, I haven't been swearing these guys in. Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear affirm any testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
Okay. My court reporter on board? Yes?
Yes, Judge, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, that's okay. I still want to leave you behind. Okay, sir. This is the state versus Alejandro Herrera 2019 CR 0245. Is that correct? Is that what we're in right now? Yes, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. At this time, you're here on an arraignment. You're being charged with burglary of a vehicle.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I've been doing this all day. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to freak you out there. You're being charged with driving while intoxicated. I'm so sorry. And at this time, what says the state? Anything? Y'all have anything else you want to add to that? Is this a misdemeanor DWI?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, Joseph Moreno with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. We've been appointed to represent Mr. Herrera. At this time, we'd like to enter a plea of not guilty and request the next hearing setting, Judge.
Okay, and that is, what dates are we looking at, Jennifer, for this one?
That would also be September 15th. Now, since this defendant is in custody, I don't know if we want to give it an August date to see if something can be resolved before then.
The only issue that I'll be having is trying to figure out how to meet with them. I'm not sure if they have Zoom capabilities in Hidalgo. Well, I guess they do, since we're on video right now. But for attorney-client conferences, TRLA is not allowing us to go to the jails and meet in person right now. But I'll certainly try to get a hold of them and talk over the phone if we can't meet through video. And if we have something worked out, I'll let the court know so we can move it up.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and leave it on September 15th, and if it works out earlier, then we can get him taken care of before.
Yes, Judge.
All right, the state have anything else they want to add?
That's fine, Your Honor. 9:15 is fine.
Okay.
And
So,
Judge,
go ahead, Jeff.
this defendant has a warrant that's still, I don't know that it has been served yet. He's been sitting in custody in Hidalgo County since October, and I don't know that warrant has ever been served on him.
A different warrant?
It's a failure to appear warrant for his initial arraignment appearance.
On this case, okay. Well, so he's in here for this case. So you're saying that he was never served for this particular case? Or what?
He's in custody on a parole warrant, on
Okay.
a plea warrant, and I don't think he's ever been served with the Willacy paperwork.
Okay, so we'll need to have to do that, I guess, Isabel. Y'all can look into that and make sure that he is served with whatever necessary paperwork for this particular case. I mean, he has shown up, and the legal aid has, you will be representing him, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay,
So then, Judge, we'd be asking the court to either recall the capias or to set a bond. So in case he does figure out something over there in Hidalgo County and gets out, he can be out on bond, Judge.
okay, well, what says the state?
I'm sorry, what was that?
They're requesting to recall he has an outstanding warrant that hasn't been, that he hasn't been served with regarding this case. So the defense is asking to recall the warrant and set a bond.
Well, has he not, he failed to appear at the original date that was set for arraignment, is that correct?
That's what I understand.
He was already in custody when the arraignment date was set.
So he failed to appear because he was in jail.
That's correct. Or that's what I'm understanding.
Well, I mean, I need to know if he failed to appear because he was in custody or if he failed to appear just because, or just because. I mean, that makes a difference.
I'd ask the court to
His-
swear him in.
His arraignment was set December 18th, and he's been in custody since October 3rd of 2019.
And his arraignment was December?
Yes, his arraignment was December 18th of 2019.
Your Honor, I have no problem recalling the capias for the failure to appear.
Okay. Can y'all agree on a bond?
Now, he has been served with the DWI paperwork, is that correct? So he's not, what I'm getting at, he's not gonna get released in Hidalgo County and not, have to come back to, is he out on bond for this?
Well, that's what I'm about to ask you, y'all. So I guess they're requesting that a bond be set in the event that he does clear up his parole. Is that correct, Mr.?
Can I talk?
I'm asking that, well, I guess it's twofold. I'd be asking that the original bond be reinstated, Judge, that the court recall the case and reset the original bond, reinstate the original bond. And if there isn't an original bond that he posted, then I'd be asking that the court reset the bond to what it was before he was transferred over to Hidalgo County.
And his original bond is a $1,000 PR bond.
Okay, what does it state? We have any objection?
Your Honor, I have no objection to, like I said, recalling the capias for the failure to appear. I would urge that, I would urge a cash surety bond be set at 2,500 is what I would ask for.
Okay, well, he had a $1,000 PR bond and didn't show up through any fault of his own, correct? And from what I understand, because he was in jail.
That's
So,
what I'm asking you, Judge.
so a judge had seen fit to go ahead, it's a $1,000 PR bond, a standard bond that they place over there for DWI cases? I guess I'm just, it seems that I would be somewhat punishing him because he didn't appear if it wasn't his fault. But I don't feel that the $2,500 cash surety bond is an unreasonable bond for this offense.
Well, I do have a question. What was he picked up for the parole violation? Is he alleged to have offended in Hidalgo County?
Can I talk?
Yeah.
When I was released from Raymondville on PR bond, parole told me to come over here to the halfway house. And when I came to the halfway house, they didn't have no space. And I no longer had my apartment. And I was still on parole. They didn't have an address, so they put me here because of that. And I've been held here because of this DWI case. And they said that they were waiting to see what would happen. If I'm released on PR bond back again, I mean, I don't have no problem, and I won't have no trouble being present in trial. I just wasn't present because I was here. I've been here ever since. I was just out for like about just a few hours, and they put me in here because I didn't have an address. I do have money in the bank to rent a place once I get out of here. I have money enough to pay rent, and I was working. I work in warehouses. My job was from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night. I didn't do nothing, just go work and come back home. And I mean, I won't have no problem being present. And my discharge date ended on May the 23rd on parole. But like I said, I'm just being held here just to see what's happening with this case. But like I said, if I'm released back again on PR bond, I won't have no problem being present in trial when I have to be.
So your parole ended already?
Yes, ma'am, on May the 23rd. They were trying to clear the hole. The parole regional supervisor was trying to clear the hole. And they said to give it a few days, and that's what I'm still waiting on. Because when I notified them my discharge, they had passed already.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and recall the capias and I'll reinstate the original bond.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, I understand what you're doing and I have no objection to that, but this man has no address. We have no way of reaching him, knowing where he's going to be or how to get him if he does not show up. I mean,
I don't have no problem with that.
You don't have a problem with the address? You have an address where we can contact you?
No, once I get out of here, I'll go to the bank and get money and I'll rent an apartment.
Is there a mother or sister or wife or somebody where you can?
Well, I gave power of attorney to one of my coworkers' wife, and her name is Gloria Rodriguez. Her number is 956.
Mr. Moreno, you probably need.
956-530-0636.
What's her name, sir?
Gloria Rodriguez.
Okay,
And just today, she had the papers notarized for power of attorney, so she's gonna be my agent. And I had her to go to the bank, but like I said, I got money to bank too. If I get out today, for example, I go to the bank and rent an apartment right there and contact my attorney to let him know where I'm at.
okay, so Gloria Rodriguez, do you have an address for her?
It's 2612 West Mile 17 and a half, apartment number 12.
That's where? What
Here
city?
in Edinburgh.
Apartment what?
Apartment 12.
12?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I guess if that can be verified, then I don't have a problem. And that address we will send, if you need to contact your attorney within 24 hours of release.
I will.
And then he can confer with you regarding this case. We will be sending you that information. And I guess, Mr. Moreno, as soon as you get a new address, make sure y'all need to contact the court.
We'll update his address with the court, Judge.
I'm sorry?
We'll update his address with the court once we get a new address.
All right. So basically the state's not wanting to do this and I can understand why. Okay, because what you're telling me that you're gonna do and what you may do once you get out of here are maybe two completely different things. The thing is that you've already been to prison, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you don't want to have to go back because of a DWI, okay?
No, ma'am.
You need to appear, take care of this, and move on. But if we have to spend time going and looking for you, and you don't appear, then we'll pick you up, and it's not going to be, I guarantee you the judge will not be as lenient with your bond.
Yes, ma'am. You won't have no problem.
I'm sorry?
You won't have no problem with me.
All right.
I was 25 years in prison and that was enough for me.
Okay. Well, then I'm sure that you would, you want your freedom and you need to take care of that.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
And the last thing you need to do is go out for a couple of hours and get drunk and drive because, you will end up back if you're violating, any of the laws. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have no business being out right now anyway.
Will I get the information from my attorney so I can contact him as soon as I'm out of here?
Okay, where can he contact you?
Well, I don't know if he's got a pen, Judge, but we'll reach out to him. We'll give him a call. We'll call his contact person and we'll be in touch with him. We'll send him a notice as well, Judge.
So make sure that you get with her and that information will be given to her.
Okay,
Okay?
yes.
Because if you don't, then all of this is just, will be for nothing because you're gonna get brought back in.
Yes, ma'am, but you won't have no problem with me.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Okay,
And I do need a contact for Hidalgo County, just somebody in the jail who I can send this information to.
What kind of information is the releasing paperwork or the
bond?
Yes,
bond?
the bond information and then,
Okay.
yeah.
It's 3/179/52, 54, 3/179/60, These are numbers that you can call for releasing, you can call booking, or it's our general number is 383-8114. That's the county, that's the main line. And
Okay.
then from there, you can ask for releasing or anything like that.
60
383-8114.
and 8114. Okay.
That's the general line, the main line.
Okay, but those other numbers that you gave me, 79, 52, 54, and 60 would also be good numbers?
Yes, ma'am. That's 381, 79, 60, 79, 62, 54, 52. These are numbers that you can call. They're in booking.
Go ahead.
Okay, may we be excused?
Jennifer, are you okay with that?
Yes, any more?
Is there a particular person that I need to be in contact with, or anybody who answers? Would that be sufficient?
You can call releasing. It's because they change shifts. Depends on the time of day. You can change shifts. Like
Who's there now? Who's there right now, today?
right now, it's 3 o'clock. They're changing shifts right now.
Okay, who's gonna be coming in?
Actually, I don't know. You can call, like I said, booking. You can call to a sergeant if you want to. I don't know the fax numbers either, though. That's you can send information there.
Okay, well, we need to make sure, and is there any way that you can contact them? That you can get a message from the judge that we need to have somebody that the court is gonna be reaching out to them?
I'm gonna give you a number. I'll give it right now to the current sergeant in releasing. I can
Okay.
give that.
Well,
You have a number I can call. They can call.
Jennifer, go ahead and give them your
Where
number.
is it?
Okay, you can call my direct line, and it's 304-5030. And they can just ask for Jennifer, or they can call 689-2710.
2710, 689-2710. And this is in regards to paperwork from this gentleman, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, 304, it's 956-304-5030. Jennifer, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, from Willacy County concerning Herrera Alejandro. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, and then if anything, I can always, I'll call releasing over there, and I can see if I can get an email or a fax number as well, so we can be in contact.
Okay, I'll have him call you this oncoming shift right now.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And
Thank you.
you're excused, yes.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay. All right, and is that all we have for the arraignments for this afternoon?
Judge, I don't know if you want to make the announcements on Mr. Mendoza, so we can give it a reset date.
Okay, so it's 2020 CCR 0085, 0086, 0087, 0088, 0089, 0090, 0091, and 0092. This is an arraignment for in the state of Texas versus Martin Gerardo Mendoza. What says this, the state?
Judge, also 0093.
Did I miss that?
Yes, the very last one.
Oh, I did. Oh, yes, I sure did. 90 and 93, to include 93. So I'm asking what says the state, but at this time he is not present. I understand that the defendant is not present. Is he represented by legal aid?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. Do you have an announcement for the court?
We're asking the court to reset the arraignment so that we can have Mr. Martin Gerardo Mendoza present, Judge.
Okay. Does the DA's office have opposed to that?
Your Honor, based on the representation by defense counsel and by Ms. Gonzalez that the defendant is currently at the hospital while in custody, we have no objection to resetting this matter for August 4th for him to be arraigned at that time.
All right. The court will reset the cases all of the cases to 8/4 at 9 a.m. If he's still in the hospital, then some, just let the court know. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have before your court. May I be excused?
Yes, sir.
My apologies for the technical difficulties earlier.
Well, no problem. I was the same. So I'm glad to see you back on your own 2 feet, because it looked like you were hanging from the ceiling.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll see you. I guess we'll see you tomorrow. You're going to be doing I've got some criminal stuff coming tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow will be Miss Nareda Morales Martinez and Miss Lena Chasson Munoz. I will not be present tomorrow.
Okay. Well, then, thank you very much for assisting the court.
Thank
Mr.
you
Moreno.
very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moreno, as well. I don't know if you're going to be handling matters tomorrow, but okay, we'll see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we still have probate right now, so I'm gonna end this meeting and then I'm gonna start the probate meeting for Cheryl.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Nice, Mel.
Bye, Judge.
Okay.
Not you, but there we go. Okay, live.
Oh, I was gonna ask you. So the probates that are happening right now, anything that comes in, she's gonna have to sign, or can our judge sign?
Everything for this, everything that happens today, she'll have to sign.
Okay. And how about the inventory that comes in a couple days later? That would be Judge Guerra, or would it be with her? Or would I ask her that?
Ask her that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like,
Okay, it's recording. Okay.
groceries.
Just make sure the judge gets on. I think she's always missing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Irene. Hi, Mr. McCormick. We're just waiting on the judge.
Can you hear me? Carol, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can we test with your applicant, Miss Golderman? May she speak?
Here.
Good. I could hear them. How about you, Irene?
Yes, it sounds like there's a better mic today or something. Sounds louder. There.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Judge Martha Huerta. I'm going to be hearing the probate docket this afternoon. And let me just get to it real quick and then I will start. I've been looking at that docket all morning and now I can't find it. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, we're going to start with, okay, you want to start with Richard, the state of Richard Coulterman? Are we ready for that one? Mr. McCormick? Yes? Okay, 2020 0009 in the matter of the state of Richard L. Coulterman. Can I have the applicant raise their right hand, please? Solemnly swear affirm any testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Okay, is that a yes, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and I'll need you to speak out loud. I have a court reporter that needs to take down everything we're saying, okay? So you can put your hand down and we're going to proceed. Go ahead.
My name is W.A. McCormick. Your Honor, I represent Wyndham Coulterman. Coulterman, can you please state the name and address for the court?
11360 West Lacoma County Road, Lyford, Texas.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to need you, I know you all need to stay apart, but I'm going to need to either speak up or get as closer to the, yeah. Not too close. I understand that y'all don't have to be, y'all shouldn't be so close to each other. Can I have you repeat that information?
My name is Wyndham Coulterman.
Okay.
Address is 11360 West Lacoma County Road, Lyford, Texas, 78569.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you the applicant to probate the will of Richard Coulterman, which is filed in this cause?
Yes.
He died on April the 18th, 2020, at Victoria House, Harlingen, Texas, at the age of 82 years.
Yes.
At the time of his death, was he a resident of Willacy County, Texas? With the residence being 11360 West Lacoma Road in Lyford, Texas?
Yes.
To your knowledge, did he leave a will?
Yes.
And you a copy of a will which has been filed in this case. I don't know if we're going to call an exhibit, Ron. Exhibit 1. Here's a copy of the will of the file.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to address my court reporter. Are you okay? Can you hear all right?
I'm sorry. It sounds like I can hear and then it cuts off. Then I can hear it's kind of wavy.
I'm having a hard time hearing you as well, Mr. McCormick, and I'm not sure. I hate to make y'all do that. Okay, maybe if you, Mr. McCormick, get a little closer, because it sounds like you're the one we're having a hard time with. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Are we at the point of handing the will to Mrs. Coulterman for identification? Are we
Okay.
at that point? Okay, let me hand you a copy of what was filed in the case. Tell the judge if this is the last will testament of Richard Coulterman.
Yes, it is.
And Richard was your husband, correct?
Yes.
To your knowledge, did he ever revoke this will?
Did not.
He was of sound mind when he signed this will.
Yes.
I'd like to, I think the will is before the court, Your Honor. I'd like to offer it. Evidence.
Admit it.
Here's a copy of the death certificate that was filed with the court. Is this a true, correct copy of his death certificate?
Yes.
Offer that, Your Honor.
Admit it.
To your knowledge, was the will ever revoked or amended? Any children born to him after he executed the will?
No.
Have a marriage dissolved by divorce or annulment or declaration void after he signed the will?
No.
Is there a necessity for an administration in this estate?
Yes.
Is the state, any agency of the state, or any charitable organization named by the will as devotee, beneficiary?
Sorry, will you repeat that, please?
Is the state, any agency of the state or any charitable organization named in the will?
No.
Are you named in the will to serve as independent executrix without bond?
Yes.
We talked about reasons that would disqualify a person from being executor. Do you know of any reason why you would be disqualified from serving as executor?
No.
Are you qualified and are you entitled to such letters? Are the statements contained in the application we filed true and correct?
Yes.
Are you asking the court to admit the will to probate and appoint you as independent executor, serve without bond?
Yes.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Okay, give me 1 second. I want to make sure I've got all your paperwork. I mean, I know I do, but. Yeah. All righty. Let me make sure I have an order for this. On the proof of death and other facts, the one I have is not signed. Is that correct? Or do I have another one showing that is signed?
There is one
Yeah.
signed.
Yes, Judge, I did send it to you after lunch to your email.
Okay, let me make sure. That's probably the one I had. Okay. All right, yes, okay. The court finds that after considering the evidence and everything on file, the testimony of the witness, that the application to probate the will and for letters of testamentary are true and correct. And the court further finds that Yolanda Ross is not disqualified to serve as independent executor. And if the will is admitted to probate and the independent executor is entitled to issuance of the letters of testamentary.
Linda Coulterman.
I'm sorry?
It's Linda Coulterman.
Okay, I had some, okay, well, I guess I've got another name here. I
think that's another case you have to do.
I have it mixed up. I sure do. Give me 1 second. I'm glad. Thank you for that. Okay. So, and hereby the court. I found it. Well, the thing is, Cheryl, can you oh, here we go. Maybe I have it. I've got several that came in and I saved them all and I want to make sure that I didn't. I have the will and probate, letters of testamentary, self-proven affidavit, death, notice of death, got the will. I'm looking for an order is what I'm looking for. I've got an order setting hearing. And then that's it. Now, is there somewhere, Cheryl, tell me if there's another. And the one I got for Coulterman, the second one I got for Coulterman, the order I have is Yolanda Ross's. So I'm sure that.
I can email it to you. Did you find it?
No, because I have the one and I saved that, but it's yeah, it does say, hold on. Okay, hold on. I just found another one here. Okay, I see it. I see it. Somehow it got, okay, I see it. It was kind of sideways and I was scrolling the other way. Okay, so, and I apologize for that. The court finds that all the necessary proof required for the probate of said will has been made and that the will is entitled to be admitted to probate and that Wenda A. Coulterman is entitled to issuance of letters of testamentary. The court further finds that there will be no bond required of the executors Wenda A. Coulterman and no action to be had with respect to the estate of Richard Coulterman, the deceased. Okay. Thank you so much. And I will sign it and I apologize for the mix up here, but I do have your order and I will be signing it and forwarding it to the clerk. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Can she be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all be safe.
We will. I'm gonna wait around for another hearing.
Okay. All right, Cheryl, that's on its way to you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Co.willacy. What is the rest of your?
Um,
Oh, I got it.
you got it.
Yes. Okay, let me know if you got that, okay? All right.
They should be able to see. You're on there, right?
I'm down the bottom.
Okay.
I can see you.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to be with you, okay?
Certainly.
Yeah, you're not going to get that, Cheryl. I'll send it to you in just a minute. On Coachman. Okay.
I knew she was trouble when I said.
Okay, the next case is 2020 PRB 0011 in the state of Yolanda Ross. And can I have the witness raise their right hand, please?
Yes, Your Honor. 1 second. We'll move the screen. Can you see him now?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Right
Raise
hand.
your right hand. Solemnly swear affirming the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes.
Okay. Put your hand down and we can proceed with the testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. We couldn't understand you.
Go ahead and proceed with the testimony.
Thank you, Your Honor. My name is Tom Curtis, the law firm Curtis and Boswell Harlingen for the applicant. I call the applicant Veldon Clyde Ross. And Mr. Ross, would you state your full name for the record?
Veldon Clyde Ross.
And Mr. Ross, you're the stepson of Yolanda Ross, the decedent in this matter. Is that correct?
I am.
Do you live at 3111 Clinton Street, Longview, Gregg County, Texas?
Yes.
And you were named as independent executor in Mrs. Ross's will. Is that correct?
Yes.
The last three numbers of your social security number 820.
Yes.
And the last three numbers of your driver's license 621.
Yes.
All right. Ms. Ross died on May 6, 2020 in Raymondville, Willacy County, Texas. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm going to offer to him what I consider Exhibit 1, the death certificate of Yolanda O. Ross, and ask if he recognizes it. Do you recognize that document, Mr. Ross?
Yes.
Was that the death certificate you received following the death of Yolanda Ross, your stepmother?
Yes. I've got 10.
Your Honor, we'd offer into evidence Exhibit 1, the death certificate of Yolanda O. Ross, and ask that it be admitted.
Admit it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Ross, this court has jurisdiction and venue because Yolanda Ross was domiciled and had a fixed place of residence in Willacy County at the date of her death. Is that correct?
Yes,
And she lived at 8385 Goyo Garcia, Raymondville, Willacy County, Texas.
yes,
All right. Did she own real and personal property of a probable value in excess of $20,000 to the date of her death?
yes.
All right. And I'm going to show you a document now, which I would like mark, Your Honor, as Exhibit 2, the last one, entitled Last Will and Testament of Yolanda Ross. And Mr. Ross, do you recognize your stepmother's signature on all the pages of that document entitled Last Will and Testament?
Yes.
All right. And on the page over here with the signature line on it, page 6, do you recognize, I'm sorry, page 5. You recognize that as her signature?
Yes.
And on page 7, the self-proving affidavit, do you recognize that as her signature also?
Yes.
All right. Was this will ever revoked to your knowledge?
No, sir.
And there were no children born to or adopted by Ms. Ross after the date of this will, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
And she was never divorced after the date of this will.
Right.
All right. The state of Texas nor any governmental entity nor any charitable organization is named in the will. Is that correct? None of those are named in the will as a beneficiary.
No,
all right. Or do you know of any reason why you'd be disqualified as serving as independent executor of the estate of Yolanda Ross?
I do not.
All right. And at this time, there's no necessity for court-appointed appraisers. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Your Honor, I've passed the witness. Those are the questions I have. We submit that the will is self-proven in the manner prescribed by the probate code. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I would like to offer into evidence and ask that it be admitted Exhibit 2, the last will and testament of Yolanda O. Ross.
Okay, yes, admit it.
Thank you, Your Honor. We submit that the will is self-proven in the manner prescribed by the probate code. We would ask that Belden Clyde Ross be appointed as the independent executor in accordance with the wishes of Ms. Ross and as stated in the will, and ask that letters of testamentary issue upon his taking the oath and filing the proof of death.
Okay. At this time, having considered all the evidence and papers on file, the court finds that, and the testimony of the witness, that the application to probate the will and for letters testamentary are true and correct, and that there is jurisdiction. And furthermore, the court is going to order that Belden Ross is not disqualified for serving as independent executor of the estate of the deceased, and further issue that the letters of testamentary. Okay, so ordered.
Thank you, Your Honor. We have an order submitted that should be there before you.
I just signed it. Thank you. I'm going to forward it on to Cheryl. Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor, for hearing us today.
Thank you.
Will we be excused?
Yes. Be careful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Okay. And our final case is 2020 PRB 0012 in the matter of the state of Cecilio Alfaro. Can I have the witness please raise your right hand? Solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. I'll need, okay, and I'll need you to speak out loud, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. You may proceed.
W.A. McCormick for the applicant. Alfaro, would you please state your name and address for the court?
David Alfaro, 807 Kimberly Road, Amarillo, Texas, 9111.
I didn't get the address. I'm sorry. If you could speak up, please.
807 Kimberly Road, Amarillo, Texas, 79111.
Okay, what was the number?
807. 807.
807, okay. Go ahead.
You, the applicant, to probate the will. You, Alfaro, of in this case. Father, correct? Died on April 27th, 2020. Residence in Randallsville, Texas. 77 years.
Yes.
At the time of his death, was he a resident of Willacy County, Texas? Resident being at 453 Sonora, Raymondville, Texas. To your knowledge, did he leave a will?
Did he answer?
I think he's, are you, did you
Yes.
answer? Okay, answer out loud, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I hand you what I'm calling Exhibit 1. I ask you to look at it and the signatures and tell the court this is the last will and testament of Cecilio Alfaro.
Yes, it is.
Did he ever revoke this will?
No.
Was he of sound mind when he signed it?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd like to offer Exhibit 1 as evidence.
Admit it.
This is what I'm calling Exhibit 2, the death certificate. Alfaro, tell the court if that's a true and correct copy. Alfaro's death certificate.
Yes, it is.
Offer that in evidence, Your Honor.
Admit it.
Were there any children born to him or adopted by him after he signed the will?
No.
Did he have a marriage dissolved by divorce, annulment, or declaration the marriage was void after the will was made? After he made the will, he was not divorced.
No, no, he was not.
Is there a necessity for an administration in this state?
Did you answer, sir?
Yes.
He owned
Yes,
real
ma'am.
and personal property, correct?
Yes.
Was the state or any agency of the state or any charitable organization named in the will as a beneficiary?
Oh,
Are you named to serve as independent executor without bond?
yes.
Do you know of any reason why you would be disqualified by law from accepting letters testamentary?
Oh,
Are you qualified and entitled to such letters? Are statements contained in the application you filed true and correct?
yes.
I'm asking the court to admit the will to probate and appoint you as independent executor, serve without bond.
Yes.
That's all the questions I have, Your Honor.
Okay. At this time then, based on the evidence presented before the court and the testimony of the witness, the court hereby finds that David Alfaro is not disqualified from serving as independent executor of the state of Cecilio Alfaro. And further, that the letters of testamentary be issued and without the posting of any bond. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, y'all be safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Carol, we're gonna need 6 letters in both cases, okay?
Okay, Mr. McCormick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Cheryl, did you get my stuff? I was signing and sending. I hope you got them.
I'll have to check once I get to the office.
Sure. I didn't know if you had your computer there with you. So you should have them when you get to your office.
Right, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're okay. You're excused.
Thank you.
Judge, I apologize earlier. I said, oh, see you tomorrow. I forgot about probate. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow anyway.
You'll be back tomorrow. Okay.
You helped us out a while back in juvenile court. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to help us out in juvenile court in Cameron County. It was San Benito.
And yeah, in San Benito, yes. Oh my God, that was a long time ago.
A while.
I used to go to Willacy a lot too, and it said I was talking to Isabel, and it's like been years. Her girls are both of our girls. We had girls about the same age, and they're grown.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
and you remember that Joaquin Villarreal was my cousin. He passed away.
Yes. I went to his funeral.
Oh.
Thankfully, it wasn't that the COVID wasn't, I mean, well, it was bad, but I went anyway.
I was there. I guess I missed you.
Well, I was sitting with the judges, but I went just to church.
Oh, yes.
It was pouring.